My name is Nassime Saps.
The brains, the brain power of all of those Nazi scientists, doctors, engineers. And wanted the secrets that many higher ranking Nazi intelligence military officials had in their heads. The United States wanted that. The United States felt like it needed it. And where did a lot of the information that these Nazi scientists used to make a lot of their quote unquote scientific discoveries, their military scientific discoveries, where did it come from? A question to ask yourself is, what was the Nazi real society? And who were the several women involved at the top? And were they involved in occult, satanic, Luciferian, witchcraft practices? Yes or no? Were they involved? You can look up their pictures if you want. You can type in your search, Nazi real society witches. Okay, and you'll see them. Now, the interesting thing is that all these women disappeared. No one could find them. Okay, they came in, they channeled their devils, they channeled their evil spirits, which allowed them to draw and write down blueprints for certain craft and flying ships, spaceships and whatnot. And then just suddenly, no one knows where they are, and they just vanished into nowhere, into nothing, into thin air. The women, the ones that were these channelers, these witches, okay? So this is witchcraft. See, this is something that the government will never admit, okay? The government will never admit that it uses in a military capacity as part of their military applications, as part of their military weapon systems. The government uses witchcraft, occult, satanic, Luciferian things in a military way. Okay, this is identical to the scriptures of all these nations. Think back in the scriptures, okay? Think back in the scriptures. Okay, think back to the Bible, where all of these nations were using the same thing. They were using their diviners, and they were using their fortune tellers, and they were using their warlocks and their mages and their wizards, and they were using their witches to try to fight against God, basically. It's the same thing now, okay? A lot of what is written in the scriptures is true, okay? It is real. What's in there, a lot of it is. And governments never stopped doing this, okay? It wasn't where, oh, it's the present time, okay? It's the modern era, it's the modern age. And so the governments grew out of using witchcraft. The governments never stopped using witchcraft. Make no mistake, okay? Nobody here that is aware of what's going on is an atheist. These satanic Luciferian people, they laugh at atheists as idiots and stupid and dumb. They look down on atheists, actually, because it's part of their mind control, okay? Atheism, trying to make you to believe in atheism, is part of their mind control. These are very religious people, and they take their religion very seriously, even up to murdering people, even up to controlling governments, controlling finances, controlling culture. Okay, it's a very serious, aggressive, destructive enterprise. Okay, so after 1947, after they imported tons and tons and tons of Nazi military intelligence officers and Nazi scientists, doctors, and engineers, what does the United States government do? They put one of these Nazis in charge of NASA when they created NASA. The origins of the great expanse of United States military technological muster and might came from the importation of these Nazi scientist people. They had the intelligence to really jumpstart, after World War II, United States military technology here. Okay? By great leaps and bounds. Oh, okay. And it has never stopped. It has never stopped. So, according to the fake, lying, satanic Luciferian, quote unquote, mainstream news, and just in general, it looks like technology really isn't advancing so far, so fast. Not really. It looks like it's kind of, everything has kind of slowed down. It's like, no, this is fake. They're not releasing it. They're not telling you what they have. They're not showing it to you. And they won't until the war is upon you, and then all of the goodies are going to come out. Mark my words, it's going to happen. When the war happens, that's when you'll see all of the goodies come out. What do I mean goodies? All the tech, all the technology. Technology invented by Nazis, okay? The technological might of the United States military, the roots, foundation of it is Nazi in origin. You have to understand this. You have to understand that. Please understand that. That all of this is connected. And all of this is focused on one very religious goal, okay? These people have a religious goal, okay? Their life goal is a religious one. And if you want to know exactly what it is, go to your search engine, look up Lucis Trust, Lucis Trust, United Nations, okay, and then after that, type in Luciferian initiation. So, in the United Nations, this was a real true statement coming from the United Nations itself that says, worldwide, there will be a grand Luciferian initiation for all people And it will be the only way for you to enter into the new age of the New World Order. And that all people across everywhere will have to undergo the Luciferian initiation in order to live in that world. This is coming from the devil. Okay, that is a religious statement. That is not an atheistic statement. That is a religious statement. And the religion is based on worshiping fallen angels and devils. And the religion is based on hating the one true God, Jesus Christ, the Father in heaven, the Holy Spirit. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. This is why everything evil, hypocritical, disgusting, gross, nasty, wicked, upside down, insane, and crazy thing that the governments across your world do is because of their religion. The devil is a real creature with arms and legs and eyes and a head and hair and a mouth and eye and a nose. Okay? Fallen angels are real creatures with a mind and a voice that can speak and walk and fly around and go to different places. Okay? Their religion involves worshiping these fallen satanic Luciferian creatures as God. Okay? And if they worship them enough and they worship them good enough, this is the teaching now. This is what they literally believe. That if they just worship these things enough, then these things will help them to gain godhood of their own self. The point of satanic Luciferianism, they believe, is ascension to godhood in the material physical reality, being able to forever, on the right hand of Lucifer, Satan, the devil, be in perfect unison with the devil as God, living in the earth with ultimate power for forever. This is what they believe. Okay? This is what they believe. It is the heart of madness. It is mad. It is insanity. It is insane. But this is what they believe. Okay? What's the real truth of the matter? The real truth of the matter is, the more you worship the devil, the more and more dead you become until you are ultimately dead. That's it. There's no living life forever as God in the earth because you worship the devil. That is fake. That is lies. Worshiping the devil involves hating Jesus, involves hating God, involves hating the Holy Spirit, and involves hating the Father in heaven who sits on the throne in heaven. Being a satanic Luciferian type of individual who is practicing and believing in that religion involves murdering innocent people, having innocent blood on your hands, because the murder of the most innocent of people is the highest sacrament of the satanic Luciferian religion. That is what it is. That is what it continues to be until God ends it.